Hey everybody, Mike here, Rollin Picker. Finally got my December sales put together because I want to show those to you. I want to share them with you, and we can talk a little bit about the items that I sold. This video is going to encompass the several accounts that I have on eBay. So let's get right to the video and see what happened with my accounts here in December. Just a quick disclaimer here, folks. I am by no means a top-rated seller. I don't claim to be a top-rated seller. I don't claim to be a power seller. I don't claim to have found the magic genie bottle that you rub and you get $1,000 for a $1 item. I mean, those do happen. I've run across several items that I've picked up for $1 and sold for 20. But it's more realistic to be in that range of the $7, $8, $9, $10 item that I sold it for $10. Not a gazillion like a lot of resellers want you to believe. So I just wanted to make sure that we got that out there, because I know there are going to be people watching this and they're going to go, well, you're going to show me how to make money. No, I'm going to show you how to be able to pay some bills and maybe grow it into something else if you have a disability, to not get discouraged. Because there's a lot of videos out there where resellers show you $100 sales, $500 sales, $1,000 sales. I bought these in bulk and I made $500,000. And you know what? There are people that do that, but that's the exception to the rule. 99% of the people that are resellers out there are people like myself, plugging along, just trying to make a couple hundred extra bucks to pay a credit card or maybe to buy some groceries. So I just don't want those that are watching me to get discouraged and think, well, you're not doing that great. Well, you know, I have other means of income. Small military retirement, get some Social Security disability for my disability, and I use websites and yard sales that I sell at home when I'm back home in Texas, and I do the other apps like Let Go with my son-in-law. So eBay's not the main source of income, but it is a marketing tool. But it can be, I repeat, it can be a source of income for a lot of people. If you just stay patient, do your due diligence, and don't get caught up in this hype that you can make enough money to buy a big house and a fancy car and be sitting on a beach drinking Mai Tais. Because there's a few people that's happened for, but it doesn't happen for the rest of us folks, the rest of us plain folks that are just trying to keep it together. So with that said, let's get into the video, because I still don't think it's a downer. I think it'll show you what's capable, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, folks, here we are with my first account. I sell knives on eBay, and pretty much what I'm going to show you in the beginning is just going to be old stock that I've had for over a year that I just needed to do something with. And what a great way for a marketing tool. Now, this classic knife here, I sold 3. The price for $11.99 is not the price that they sold at each. I typically run a 5% off sale, and then I run a promotion with 10% off extra when you spend $25 or more. Now, this particular knife was in my clearance category on my store, so I had a 40% markdown. So actually this knife sold for a little over $7 a piece. So $21 on some inventory that I've had for over a year. Not bad for a quick sale. The next knife I sold, now this is some new inventory that I have over at my website, as well as I'm using it here. As you can see, 5% off. Sold one for $15.50, and I do the free economy shipping, of course, which is first class. Now that you can ship through eBay, they give you that extra discount now if it goes up to 16 ounces. Whereas if you use PayPal, you know, you're going to pay priority if it goes over 16 ounces. So all of my listings are going to have, most of them are going to have free shipping on them. So anyway, this is one of the knives that I sold. This is a really nice knife. I have some people that test for me, Plus, we go through and inspect everything that we get, and this is just a really good quality. So as you can see there, $15.50 on that knife. This is a cool little set. It's by Colt, and it's for like out in the survival wilderness. You can take these and tie them. That's why it comes with a cord. You can tie them to a stick, or you can use them with just your hand. The same thing, 5% off. A good little seller. You're going to see a lot of Colt here, and I'll tell you why. One of a couple of distributors that I use, they're discontinuing Colt. So I took a chance and bought a whole bunch of it. And it sells on Let Go. It sells here. It sells from the website. So, I'm pretty pleased with the product. This knife now comes in 3 styles. There's the deer, the eagle, and the wolf. And I've had these for over a year. They did not sell at $11.79. These were the 40% off clearance, so they were like $7.09 or $7.19. So just being honest with you, what I think helped along with that is I'm going to go ahead and just go off track here for a little bit on the pictures. I mean, if you look at these, we did pretty good in taking the pictures. We give them all the information, show them, the measurements, both sides, and then, the back. People like that. So anyway, old stock, finally moved it. The next one is the wolf. Same thing, shows $11.79, but it was actually around $7. Now, I am going to do a video on a tool that you can use with Chrome. It's an app that was created by someone who is Jason. I think it's Jason Smith. It used to be on a TV show about thrifting and selling on eBay, and he created an app. And when you use that app and do a search, it'll show you what the actual price was paid on a best offer. So anyway, let's just keep moving down along the line. This one here is boy, this was a good knife, and they don't have these anymore. What you see there is the price that I got for it. It's a lot of new Colt and some other old stock. This here, nice little liner lock. Alabama, they did pretty good. That was the last one. I had gone through a box of 12 of these. Took me some time. I thought there'd be more Alabama people out there, more Alabama fans. But anyway, nice little knife. Nice little chunk of change that we made there. This here is a Premier Edge is part of Right Edge, which is a well-known knife. This is a spring assist knife, and we got I think this was in the 40% too, so it went for around $9. This is some really old stock that I've had around. $11.99, not the correct price. We sold these with the 40% off. They're Right Edge. They're really a nice knife. There's a little bit of etching on the blades. They're just like the knife that Grandpa used to have, the one I used to see that you see your grandpa carry, a little go to church knife. Nice little knife. Key here is moving inventory. Got it here in the purple. This is really a nice knife, and same thing, 40% clearance. So it's not $11.99. It's like $7.19, somewhere around there. The new this is a Colt. It's a Trapper, a mini one. They're pretty small, and they did really well. So you can see 5% off sale. There's now reason I showed the Fireman or the EMT twice was in the first one or in the last one. What happened was, this is the original one. I sold 3 of these at this price, and I had stock that I carried over that I was going to use on the website, but I relisted it because I thought, well, let me see if they'll sell again. I might as well try to move some more, and we only sold 1, so I got 3 of these now over on the website. So I didn't want you to think I was just showing it once and then showing it again. There was 2 separate times that we sold. Some of these are going to show like they they end in January 12th or 5th. Well, I run 30-day auctions, but those sales were in December, and I'm not going to show those sales because because it'll show my buyer's identity, and I like to keep my buyer's identity a secret. I just want them for myself. I know it sounds greedy, but that's just how it is. I keep my clients' personal information, their usernames, or any of that stuff's private. So anyway, you just have to take my word for it. Again, this is the first round of selling these. You'll see that it says here that it ended January 5th. That was a 30-day auction, and I was running them in spurts instead of putting up the whole lot that I have. That's a really nice set, and everybody that's gotten it has told me they liked it. This was supposed to be a discount buy from my supplier, and I got the last one, and then good gosh, they bring them back. It's a nice little knife, survival knife. This is not the selling price, $34.75. This was on a 40% clearance, so it went for like $23 or somewhere around there. Still a nice knife at a nice deal. And here's the stockman to that mini trapper. Both knives are basically the same size and length, and that's the price I sold them for. That there was no discount or no. This is when I originally put them up. Now I also sell humidors, and I have a website, and I'm just going to show you guys what we did here. Sold one of these 20 count, the Chateau. That would be the black one. And just didn't do too bad. They do really good on our website. And then we've got one here that we sold, the glass top Chalet. Those are nice humidors. And I don't run any sales on this site, on this username. I do have a store, but what I do is I run a discount of 10% off if you spend $75 or more. So we'll move on. And here we sold the Burl, which would be this that tan color one in the middle. Really nice humidor. All right, now on my biker's site, this is interesting. These wallets usually sell for $15 on eBay. I ran them at $27.99, and this was the last one that I had. I only had a small sample. I will tell you, it's not. It had a best offer on it, and I took, I think, $24 for it. I don't know why it's not showing it, but that's a nice little built trifold, and that's not a picture of me. That's a stock photo. Now I got a bunch of these in a while back. I was gonna like use them for my exercise to try to count when I'm stepping with the walker and all that. But as you can see in the picture, if you look real close, you see how it goes on your arm. Well, I need something like a watch clip, so I really couldn't use it, and I had bought some extras, planning on giving them out as gifts, and I thought, you know what, if I'm having problems with it, let's just go ahead and sell them. So I did have black, and I did have orange, and I did have the blue, and we sold out of those. And these I ran 5% off when I sold these. They originally were, when I first sold them, this is I was selling them for 11 something, and then as you can see there was the other colors. And and the pictures do help, especially if you can break them out. Don't be afraid to take things out of the package and take pictures of them to show them. People like that. So anyway, I sold a bunch of those, and then I got hornswoggled into trying these little multi-tools for Bic lighters. These are pretty cool. They've got, as you can see in the picture. They've got attachments to them, and they're pretty cool. You know, that's how they come. I mean, they don't come with a lighter. These, I did get a few at the full price. The rest of them were the 5% off, and they sold pretty good. Same thing with the headlight. I don't know. Guys were selling these for a lot higher price, and then there was a lower price, so I kind of went in the middle, and I sold both of them that I had. So that's, and this is under my other ID, Gumby Butt. A long story of how I came up with that name, but I think it's a pretty cool name. So we got the headlight, and then sell some ties. Now there's an interesting story on these ties. You're going to see a couple of these. I'll just go ahead and run through these real quick. There's this one. There's this one. There's that one. And there's that one. I believe that's it. And what happened was, I got in a hurry. It was late at night. I had these listed for $99 with the buy it now price, and it originally had $2.60 for shipping. But auctions ended, and I wanted to get them up. So I thought, well, I just did them, and I don't know how it happened, but I put them all with free economy shipping. So the guy that bought these did really good. And matter of fact, I checked and he's reselling them. And good for him, bully for him. I mean, you mess up and people take advantage of it. And don't tell me that none of you haven't searched for something and found a guy or a gal that put something up with a misspelled name and nobody found it but you, and you picked up a killer deal on an item, that you could have paid more for. I don't begrudge this guy because everything comes out in the wash in the end. After that guy bought that, I had this gentleman buy this tie, and instead of free shipping, he took the offer in the ad for priority mail at $6.10. So he paid for this and paid for the shipping. The other one, I had to eat the shipping. And then in the same day, I sold this lighter for full price, $9.99. So I had money left over after fees and all. It kind of washed the shipping on the other 4 knives. So now I'm sitting even Steven for that day for those items. Well, the phone went off. I got another sale shortly after that, and I sold this at that full price for $14.99. So after my cost on that, my shipping, which is $2.60, and then my eBay fees and PayPal fees for this, and after all these other ones that I showed you, the ties that went real cheap, and the one that the guy bought, and the lighter, I actually made a little bit of money. So, things happen. Basically, I guess the lesson here is make sure you're not relisting when you're tired or when it's late. Or if you do, double check, triple check. Make sure if you're charging shipping, the thing says shipping, so you don't get caught with your pants down on it. And because I never back out of a transaction no matter what. If it's my fault that I listed it wrong and it went for super cheap, hey, that's my fault. That's on me. That's not on the buyer, and I'm not going to cancel a transaction just because I want more money. And there are people that do that, but I'm not going to do that. This tie, I got my $9.99 and the free shipping. That was a nice little tie. I kind of like the pattern on that, So anyway, got that one. And then this one went on a 40% rack, and I sold it for I think 40% off on that would be $7. And the highest that anybody sold any for were $9. The lowest anybody sold them for was $4. So I was right in the middle. And with the shipping, I made a little bit of profit. And then another lighter bro. That's the price I got for that one. These are really nifty little tools. They do good, So I've got some more. I think on this one though, I did take $11. I think this one I did. I like most people, I want to get the most money, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta, cut and run. You take the offer and get the sale and move the inventory. All right, folks, that's it for December and for today. I hope you found it interesting and you learned something. You know that not every sale is the like winning the super lottery. You know, it's normal sales are average everyday prices. So anyway, I pray that God blesses you all with health and great sales and great success. And look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Mike, Rollin Picker, out.